Coos Bay with $25 million coming from the federal government. What this means for the future of the area next on KEZI 9 News at 6.
Live, local, late breaking. This is KEZI 9 News at 6.
Drop, cover, and hold on. Those are the 3 simple steps that could potentially be life-saving in the event of an earthquake. And that is what local students practiced during the Great Shakeout today. It's important because many of them have yet to experience a real earthquake. We met up with Butte Middle Schoolers who had a hard time guessing the name of the tectonic fault Oregon sits along. But thankfully, they had their teacher, Laura Campbell, to explain the Cascadia subduction zone in detail and the likelihood of a major quake striking. As someone who's experienced the 1991 Loma Prieta earthquake in California, she knows firsthand how important preparedness is.
We are overdue for an earthquake in our Cascadia subduction zone, and concerns that if we do have an earthquake, it could be a big one, because over time the small earthquakes release lots of the pressure, and so if we haven't had one in a while, the concern is it could be a big one, and we want to make sure that they're safe and ready to know what to do if it does happen.
Even though it's easy to laugh while getting under the tables with your classmates, like seen here, the students say they actually learned some important safety tips.
I think I have like the thought, and I know what to do in like the moment. I learned that to definitely get shelter. You don't want to get hit in the head, protect your neck.
If I was in that situation, it would be very startling. I'd want to get out of there, but in earthquake, you just have to stay put and stay as safe as you can. It's fun, besides when you hit your head on the desk.
According to the State Department of Emergency Management, Oregonians should have an emergency plan in place for themselves and loved ones and build up emergency kits with at least 2 weeks worth of supplies. That's not just helpful in the event of an earthquake. It can also be good to have a plan and emergency kit in the event of severe wildfires or an ice storm like the one we saw in January.